Hi guys, welcome to this post-match discussion of Arsenal versus Leicester. The game ended with 1-1. Disappointed with the result. Looked more promising with regards to what we should have gotten out of the game. But it is what it is. Jomi, your thoughts on what was the turning point?
I I don't want to blame the red card for our draw today. I think as it's being very predictable, right? From the last few games, we start a little defensive when we start the second half, especially when we are leading. Um, a little too much being on the defensive end does not help. And yeah, the red is harsh, but I don't see it ever getting a different card because of VAR these days. VAR tends to be sometimes harsh and stupid, so there's nothing that we can talk about. And post that, we could still um, have got the draw, right? I mean, we just lost a forward that probably was going to just run around, and we didn't really lose a key player, but. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, irritated. I don't know. I mean, the way how we started the first half, the way how we played the first half, we definitely should have been about 2, 3 goals ahead in the first half, and way how the match ended, not a fair result. Yeah, it's really sad. I think something that Arteta also needs to learn is too many kids are not going to help you when there's need of the hour. When we are winning, everything looks awesome, but when we need a win from a desperate situation, I think too many kids. Uh, I mean, you can't blame him because those kids were the only options that he had, right? So he will have to look at getting all those changed. We can't have so many kids come on at the same time. You have to mix and mix and play, but s too many kids for the second half when really needed to turn things around.
No, but that again, something that we keep speaking about is what you mentioned now. Now the second half starting off completely slow. Leicester were all over us with regards to what they were doing, and there were a couple of chances which they should have converted also immediately after the restart. Right? I think that's something that we need to focus on. Or is he planning to slow down the game? But still, the defense remained the same. As you mentioned, he was not like a player for that was critical for us to hold on to, even though they were pressing into our half. So, Ankur, should the defense have done better? I thought it still looked offside from the first pass itself a little bit. Maybe Kola was playing him on. Not sure, but was that goal again? Was it coming, or was we could have held on and we could have shut shop there?
I think after that red card, we somehow got into pressure that it started getting into our nerves that we are 10 men down, and that is actually when Leicester uh, took more advantage of us being one member short and actually started pushing and like trying to attempt and score. About the goal, yes, also I also felt in the first instant that it looked offside for me, Jose Perez. But having said that, I think apart from the goal per se, the defense didn't capitulate as much. I'm not going to say that the defense had a crazy game or defense had a very good game, but the defense didn't have too many huge errors as well. So yeah, as Jomi said, that first half we should have capitalized on the chances which we got. NKTR red card was sad, but it was a red card. And also a very good point made by Jomi that too many kids cannot give you a solution. Like I think Pepe should have been brought on instead of Vilek. In the dying moments of the game, I think probably after 70th or 7, I think after 75th minute, we decided to play it for the draw. That is something which I didn't like. Last substitution, instead of Niles, we could have brought in Pepe just to give that final push, because even Leicester players were tired. We could have just used the wings more often. So the disappointing result, but this is what the game it is. I mean, this is how football runs.
Yeah, so
I
even
know most of us go on, Jimmy.
no, no. So did we miss out on Gundosi not coming on as a substitute? I mean, we can speculate, right? When we lose, we can speculate. When we win, we can speculate. Um, yeah, but see, this is going to happen in the future too, right? So we're going to have awesome games. We really need to convert it into bigger games. As in the first half, fair enough, we couldn't get a couple of goals, that's fine. But we shouldn't have gone on the back foot second half starting. That's too much for me.
I think that has to change with regards to the way how fit the players are, right, Jomi? I think that is something that he's working on. Uh, Having to play all 90 minutes at that pace might be a little difficult for these guys right now, but whether he's working on it or not, whether it's a cautious thing or not, we don't know. But something that I think is an improvement area for us to do. But something on the red card that I wanted to talk about is that there's no consistency with regards to the VAR working that way, right? Because I saw a couple of images of Gary Cahill's tackle on a couple of other people with the ankle being bent over, which was not given as a red card. But here again, it is given. So again, I'm not arguing that this is not a red card, but the consistency. I just need to see that consistency in making sure that these red cards are given out the same way to each and every match. Something that did happen different is mainly the on-field referee going and looking at the screen to see whether it is actually or not. Again, as the commentators mentioned, initially at the playing full time, at the time in real time, it didn't look that dangerous. But the replays, when you slow it down, it did look a little more dangerous. But um, yeah, not exactly. It is the turning point for the whole game for us to not win, but still, could we have defended better? Definitely, we could have defended better. I think we went into this game with more confidence on our defense than on our attack. No having kept clean sheets. But then again, I think we did end up pressing a little more here and there, which led to that goal there. But let's see. Overall, at the start of the game, we had a couple of guys having 1-1 as a prediction. I think with the form that Leicester have been and with what we should have done better, I would take the performance of us being good there as the positive and then look forward to the next game. So,
That's
Jeremy, just to
yeah.
go
No,
on, sorry.
no, I was just saying. I mean, that's a hope that we all have, right? It's the hope that
Yeah.
kills us. I'm only disappointed because the first half we played so well. We should have. I mean, I care less for if Wadi scored three more. We should have been winning this.
So one silver lining for you, Jomi, is that
Just to add
Lacazette will
one
be
small,
starting the next game.
Yeah,
sorry,
absolutely.
Kirti. Just, yeah,
Yeah,
just
go
to
on,
add
Amitabh.
in a small on that first half, this thing. Do you guys think that Kasper Michael had a brilliant game? Yeah, that's the reason we couldn't score the goal, or you think that the chances which Laka and all got, they could have done better because he had
No,
a
the
crazy
conversion
save.
conversion should have been better. Conversion should have been better. It
Yeah,
was not Michael being great. The shots were at least close to the goalkeeper and not little far off. I think the conversion should have been better with regards to Laka.
I mean,
I think
two.
that's where Laka. Sorry, that's where I think Laka is a little too not as good as Oba with his conversion rate and that finishing touch. Right, he scores in good times, but the point of having to place that shot is very critical, and I think that is something that we missed today.
Couple of those shots were nice. That's I mean, I think, but a good keeper always will have. Laka, one of those heads straight to his hands. That should have
Yeah.
that should have been scored. So amazing cross, and he should have scored from there. Um, yeah, but it's just that I mean, the keeper was amazing, but definitely I don't see him staying at Leicester for a long, long time. I mean, wonder why United have not come for him um, in all these years. But anyway, let's see how that goes. Yeah, disappointed, but yes, I'm looking forward for the weekend. Um, Laka will start, Pepe will start, which is a good sign. Zaka and Ceballos in the midfield. Um, it'll be interesting if Pepe starts. Where will Saka start, right? Does he start on the left? How are we going to start that game? For all you know, Oba might start from the center half with
Center, yeah.
Lacazette coming on as sub.
I see that happening with Pepe playing on the right, Saka on the left, and Oba through the middle. I think that's the formation we might start off with. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tougher game than what was today. I see Spurs being, and it being an away game, I see it being tough. But given the current form Spurs are on, it's they are a team that we can easily beat. But then again, it's a derby. Derby matches, everyone turns up, and I would end up hoping that we push and we actually get that win there, or see what we can do there. I think end of the day, second half performance was not up to the mark of what we expected to be. But any other closing thoughts, guys?
Just a couple of points on that Spurs game. I mean, I don't know. I think somehow we should start Torreira alongside Xhaka, I feel, especially being that an away game. Xhaka, Ceballos, yes, they have been clicking very good. Ceballos had a good game, good first half at least. But I think we should start with Xhaka and Torreira, and probably this thing, Laka might sit out, and Pepe and Saka and Oba will be there. That's all.
Okay, so let's look forward to the Spurs match. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will have our pre-game, halftime, as well as full time for the Spurs match on Sunday as well. Let us know if you guys would want us to be on Facebook or be on YouTube. So we're still trying these things out, and not the result that we want, but we move forward. And to subscribe for more streams, and stay tuned. Thank you guys. Good night.
Good night. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.